So, that's it. No load up, just the video game. And there's colors. I'm JC4R, this is Mario Land 2. I originally wanted to do this back when the game first came out, but I never got around to it. But since clearing it on stream, because I did a couple test recordings and stuff when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna record this LP, and then I just wasn't really happy with it, so there's that. But I've played through the game completely now, because I figured it'd be better for me to just, rather than go in blind. That was the initial plan, was do it blind, but I don't kind of favor that stuff nearly as much anymore, so I've played it fairly recently. And it's fresh enough in my mind, but I do not have everything memorized. The goal of this is to be 100% in the sense of, what do you call it? All secret exits. There are secret exits and secret levels in this game, and I want to do them all. I don't have them memorized where each one is, but we're still going to do it. It just means I'm not going to be the most optimal when getting them all. But I think this is a pretty okay fun game. The unfortunate side is that the DX version it comes with some glitches. And one of them is coming up here in a sec. Kind of big deal. First, I'm actually amazed that I was still able to pull that off. I believe actually this was the first game to introduce the, no. Oh, it makes sense, because can't you do it in Mario 1? No, yep, that's just bouncing. That's nothing to do with the star. So, yeah, that's different. So, yeah, what I was getting at was the star, and then you can run through enemies and get up 1-up like that. But adding color makes this game, like, firstly, much more full of life, but also easier in terms of figuring out certain things. I don't know if those little blocks I just destroyed were supposed to be yellow. I feel like they're meant to be ice blocks, considering they get destroyed by fire, but who cares, it's whatever. Oh shit. So, here's the glitch, and I'm gonna go ahead and save state. So, it is not possible... Try that again. It will not be possible for me at any point to touch this bell. Because it will reset, take me back to the title screen, and act as if nothing ever happened. So I cannot at any point during this playthrough touch the bell. What touching the bell does is it brings you to the bonus zone. And, I mean, firstly, it lets you go to the next fucking level, but it'll do like a little crane game and get to pick your abilities and stuff like that. But we can't do that, period. And that's that. So now, I can go through and run about. Now, the cool thing about this game is you can play it in any order. So there's Tree Zone, here's Macro Zone, Pumpkin Zone. There's Mario Zone, Turtle Zone, and I think... Oh, I know where the other one was, but we gotta do that a secret way. The gist of this game, though, is... we gotta get the 6 golden coins to infiltrate Castle W. I'm just gonna assume everyone knows what the W stands for. What did I do? Holding B makes me turn... Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, holding B lets you view the map. Son of a bitch. Coins are kind of only used for this. It's a slot machine that'll let you go ahead and buy certain shit. I say wait until you just get maxed out and just do it all like that. So, let's go to Turtle Zone, because first thought is Tree Zone, but I'm like, that's probably everyone's first thought. Let's go to Turtle. And I actually have it memorized where the secret exit is on this one. That one I know off the top of my head. Now, I will be doing one bit of cheating in the sense that I'm just going to save state before each level, so this way if I die, I'm just basically save stating for unlimited lives and that's it. I could turn on a code for that, but I don't even feel like Googling it, so I'm just going to save state before each level and that's it. Because I kind of don't... I want to say if you get a game over, you have to recollect the coins, I think, or something like that, and that's just not a thing I'm a fan of, where it's like, oh, well, you died, so you gotta redo this thing you've already done. Because, to me, that feels like a very, very outdated feature, and... yeah, so, that's it. I don't mind deaths or lives as a concept, but I also feel like, alright, that wasn't what I intended, but it's whatever. Because I like it for the sake of game overs and stuff, and it's just like a part of gaming, but at the same time, it's also kind of like... in retrospect, it doesn't achieve much, if that makes sense. Like, oh, think about certain games where it's like, okay, let's take Banjo-Kazooie. You get a game over, you die, outside of that flashy cutscene that's really, really good. All that happens is you just end up back at the title screen, you retrace your steps, and you just do what you do again. That's it. Or, let's say Mario 64. That's a better example, because I know you're going to argue the music notes for Banjo. But in Mario 64, what happens? You just die, you get thrown out, and then you just boot it back up and turn it back on, and that's it. Like, nothing is actually achieved. I'm careful, please. Walk off. There you go. I'm trying to get under him, because I don't want a chance going over him. I don't want to take that chance either. He's got boxing gloves! Oh, he's ready to fuck me up. Okay. No, I like it. I think it's, don't touch. There you go. Save. So, like, I'm gonna play legit in it to a degree. And it was in this level that the secret exit is hiding. Actually, you know what, if I'm not... because I know you need to be small for it, so fuck it, let's just... I think it's right up here by the beginning. If I remember this correctly. Also, I think I saw something... This is mildly related. It's related to the Game Boy Color, because, you know, this isn't real, this is fan-made, in case you didn't know that. This was never actually made by Nintendo or anything of the sort. Okay, I'm back here. What I was saying was that, this wasn't made by Nintendo, this is just some fan jackass. But, a fun thing, though, is, because thinking about Metroid 2, I think a fan also did a Game Boy Color version of that game as well. I'm not sure, but I want to say I've seen screenshots. I know for a fact they planned on making a colored version of Metroid 2, which would have just objectively been the best decision. But, yeah, they didn't. They were working on it. It just kind of makes a huge difference. So this right here, that little small pathway we went into, that's it. This is the path to the secret exit. I guess we're just good to go under him. The thing I hate about this, though, is just I have no health. Okay, he doesn't. That lucked out. Let's duck for a sec. Take it slow. Can't afford to die. By that I mean we can, because who cares? It's just tedious. Wow, we did it on our first try. So I think this little star here is basically the indication that it's the secret. I think that's it. Save state. That's already a promising start. It's okay, I made the first jump. I even made the second jump. So, actually, I remember this. I can't go down? Can go down. This is a really cool thing that, you know, I didn't even notice at first, but, was pointed out in chat. Well, I mean, I noticed sort of at first. So, W. I was focused more here on this big old M that I just made. But originally it was a W. I'm gonna go up. Is there anything in these blocks? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing kind of casually and exploring around and stuff. Just having a fun time. That's it. That's all we're here to do. We're not here to do anything dumb. And I'm not gonna spell anything else out for you. Wow. You want to jump on the idiot that you've been standing on for 5 minutes? Get rid of him. You can just live there in the spikes. Thank you for this. There we go. Oh, good. Oh, you're trying to tell me I'm low on time? Can I... That does work. And it looked like it gave me money for doing it. Yeah, most of the bonus levels are pretty easy and bonusy. Get in there. Alright, so here's the gimmick power-up of this game, is, Rabbit Mario. Yeah, I guess we need to probably be higher. We got a whole minute, but I'm still, like, on tension because of this shit. I don't know where the floor is, I'm not taking the chances. Oh, as Rabbit Mario, you cannot spin jump. So, we'll keep Rabbit, why not? So yeah, that's your one trade-off of being Rabbit Mario. You get to fly and shit, which is great, but, you cannot fucking... what do you call it? Spin jump.
Now then, where were we? We have to go for a swim, guys. I got hurt.
I just wanted to do that once, because I realized, I was like, oh, that's a missed opportunity we didn't take earlier. And I was hoping these guys would go past so I could live my life, but I guess not. I should have left it on just for the first level for shits and giggles, but I didn't think of it at the time. And I was like, this is probably the best opportunity we've got, just do it for 5 seconds. And you probably can barely hear what I was saying because of it. But there you go. I'm putting my money to good use! And you cannot stop me. Good. I want this. Help, 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 help! Damn it. I think this... No, Mario World came out first before this, because this is 92. And I think Mario World was 91. So... I was thinking about which one made Torpedo Teds first. Oh, bugger me. It's alright, that's fine. Well, now we get to go through the level the correct way. Also, each world, because we're in Zone, we're inside Turtle Zone, each world has one secret exit, and that's it. There's one exception to this, with Pumpkin Zone having 2, and Mario Zone having 0. But there is still a total of about 6 secret levels, so that's that, but everything else is 1. Actually, I do remember the one for Tree Zone off the top of my head. So that's good. That's basically going to influence how I go through this. Which ones do I have memorized? I think I remember another one. I want to go to left, but I don't, because it's like, those are pointy and hurt. Well, I made it through. And this is exactly why I wanted to go this way. Because I wanted this. I knew where it led. I love when the idea of fans making an already existing real good game just a little bit better, and I feel like it's really common these days. Like, think about just about any game you like or play, and I don't want to be down there because there's bullets. And someone's done something to make it a little bit better or different. Randomizers? mods. What else do people do? This? ROM hacks completely? It's crazy, man. But it's also really cool. And again, it kind of goes on to that replayability thing I said before, where the game is easy to replay when it's not fucking 100 hours. I don't know which way I want to go, so I'm going to go this way first, because it's right here and doesn't have pointy, so that means it's probably the wrong way. There's going to be something down here. Money! How much is that? That's about... That looked like 60, because I was at 52, and I'm at 31. That makes no sense, but whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I know, it seems kind of silly for me to, like, care about the money, and I'm still going to spend my lives, but I just... Yeah, that's basically it. I just don't want to end up in a situation where I have to redo shit, that's all. If you want to think of it as cheating, you can. The way I think of it as, I'm still going to get what I want one way or the other. The difference is, do I want to spend hours doing it, or do I want to spend minutes doing it? And, yeah. There we go, we're good. The soundtrack is pretty minimalist because it's a Game Boy game. I don't want to go on that because there's the way to the bell, and the bell crashes the game. I didn't do the whistle right. I think this is... Oh yeah, the levels themselves, the worlds themselves are actually pretty short. I think this is the last level. And the last level of each world does have a boss in it. Go. Oh, okay. Alright, so for this stuff, how do I describe this? The best way to describe it is that, like, you'll sink, but you can jump through it. See how I, like, fell through? I don't know how to, like the best thing I can think of is, like, goop. But I feel like that's still not a very good description. No! And I'm pretty sure those little thingies hurt, so I don't want to touch them. As I almost jumped into it. I don't want to mess with him. Get that bell. Goes for a swim. Can I? Yeah, that works. Nope, nope, nope. I was hoping for Fire Flower. If I could ever make it up. Can I? I probably can't. Okay, yeah, I figured I can get rid of the fish like that. He's kind of already dead. Also, I do like how drastic of an improvement this is from the original Mario Land. So, there's my way of being like a bit of a cunt and passively aggressively insulting another game people like. Oh, water, that'd be a good comparison, I guess. Instead of goop. I mean, I feel like there's a little bit more gravity in water when you're sinking, which... Not entirely sure? I've never really thought about it before when you go swimming, like... Would you say that you feel like you sink instantly? Because I feel like the answer to that would be no. You'd kind of just exist in place. I mean... You can start to sink when the water overlaps you, but it's not like you sink all the way to the bottom. I remember that being a thing... When I first learned how to swim, was the instructor was like, well, the good news is you can't sink to the bottom. And I was like, well, you don't have to sink to the bottom to drown. So I believe with this guy, who's about to kill me, I think it's just as simple as jumping on their heads, because most of them are. Nope. Well, we'll try again when we're not dead. Okay, let's try again. There's one. You wanna maybe stop being a fucking twat? Is that 3? That it? That's it. Okay. See, like, it's easy, but because it's me, I'm probably gonna be dying a bunch. Oh look, we did number 6 first, I guess.